Pluto is a planet, okay? That's not my opinion. That is just a fact. That is a fact, and that is truth, okay? Welcome to episode 3 of Delusions of Grandeur with Matty K. I am Matty K, and I am 100% pro Pluto, okay? So let's just get that out of the way. I just want to say thank you for coming back for episode 3, and I'm very open-minded. I'm very, into free will, and you can believe whatever you want. You're a consenting adult. You have your own life, your own brain, your own mind, and diversity is good. It's good. And I really don't ever get political, but if there's one thing that I want to say right now, in one of the very first episodes of the podcast is, if you don't believe that Pluto is a planet, you can get out of this podcast. Stop listening. Don't download any more episodes. Leave. You're not welcome here, okay? You have different beliefs than me. You're welcome. You live your life a different way than me. You're welcome. I like the color blue. You like the color purple. You're welcome. Like, c'est la vie, free will, open-minded, positive attitude. But if you don't believe that Pluto is a planet, if you think that there's only 8 planets in our solar system, which, by the way, okay, there used to be 12, and then 3 exploded and became the asteroid belt, saving us from meteors. Is that a coincidence? Jupiter, the sun, asteroid belt, Earth, protection, okay? By the way, I just watched that movie, Don't Look Up, on Netflix yesterday, and yeah, I mean, the sun is huge. It's going to pull meteors and asteroids into it if it's in between the Earth and the sun. And then Jupiter, on the other side, massive, is going to pull meteors and asteroids in there. And then we got the asteroid belt, which is basically just a protective barrier. So just to make everybody feel really safe and sound and cozy in their nice blanket and, eating their little edibles and just zoning out and listening to my voice, which, by the way, again, episode 3, dude, thank you for coming back. Thank you. You're a part of this now. You are part of Delusions of Grandeur with Matty K. Okay? So thank you. But I just want to make you feel good and relax and know that we are very well protected. We are also just, relaxingly, gently hurling through outer space at about 10,000 miles per second. So just hold on to that. But anyway, Pluto is a planet. There are 9 planets in the solar system, and these are facts. These are not opinions. When I was a little boy in elementary school, I would get books about outer space from the library. Other kids were getting other books about, I don't know, like trucks or princesses. Like, I don't know what the other kids did. Like, I didn't talk to them. I was too busy looking at books about outer space. And I would go to this one little section, and there were all these books, and I would open them, and they had all these giant pictures, and I didn't know what any of the words meant. And they were like the planets cut open with like the different color cores. And for some reason, I always thought of the like different color cores as like food or something, because it kind of looked like different colored sherbet or ice cream or something. But you know what? We don't have time to go down memory lane, because the point of this podcast, the point of this episode, is truth. Okay? I hope you're close to a bathroom. I don't mean to be graphic, but you might shit yourself when I lay this truth bomb on you, okay? And I'm sorry for being vulgar or graphic, but I'm not sorry for telling you the truth, okay? This is episode 3. At this point, we're best friends, okay? I'm calling you pal. I'm calling you dude. I'm calling you bestie. Like, we're on the same vibe, okay? So you're here. I want to tell you the truth. Like, yes, we're going to laugh in this podcast. Yes, we're going to cry in this podcast. Yes, we're going to do both at the same time. But this episode is about truth. And like I said before, please just clench, okay? Clench. Because when I lay this on you, God, I'm gonna get in so much trouble for. I'm probably in danger for relaying this information, but I'm pretty sure my identity is pretty safe and secure, and so here we go, okay? I'm gonna get called a conspiracy theorist for this, for just telling the truth. Okay. For real. Here we go. Okay, here it is. They, capital They, demoted Pluto from being a planet because they, capital T, capital H, capital E, capital Y, want us to forget about it. They want us to think that there's only 8 planets instead of 9. Okay. 2 + 2 = 5. Hashtag 1984. Sound familiar? They want us to forget about Pluto because Pluto is full of Dogecoin. And they want to go to Pluto and mine the Dogecoin for themselves instead of sharing it with us, the people. Okay? So let me just repeat this to you again. They demoted Pluto from being a planet so that we would forget about it because they want to mine Pluto for Dogecoin and they want to keep it all to themselves. Now, I know there's a lot to unpack here. I know there's a lot of different rabbit holes that we could go down. We could always revisit this in another episode, I'm sure. So let's just hit the basics, guys. If they launched a rocket to a planet to mine it for Dogecoin, you'd be like, why are they going to Pluto? Why are they going to a planet? Oh, there's Dogecoin. Oh, we want it for us. And it would be this whole thing, okay? No one gives a shit about going to a non-planet. Oh, are you going to a planet? No, we're just going to this like random like solar object. It's like I don't care. I've already stopped listening. This isn't interesting. Who cares? You're not going to another planet. You're just going to like an orbital uh an orbitable or orbitable object. I don't even know what they are calling Pluto right now. But it just, once again, it revisits the whole thing of like, you can use whatever word you want. It doesn't change the fact, right? So if we don't think about Pluto being a planet, then we won't care about them going there. And we won't ask why they're going there. If somebody was going to Jupiter, we would want to know why. If someone's just going to some random orbitable object in space, we don't give a shit. Okay? Now, Elon Musk is pro Dogecoin. Okay? He believes that it's the people's currency. Why do you think that Elon Musk wants to go to Mars? Why do you think he's always saying Dogecoin to the moon? Okay? He realizes that there are deposits of Dogecoin in our solar system outside of Earth, and he is trying to get us there. And he knows that if he is too forward with it, they will shut him down. Okay? That's why he communicates to us with memes and tweets. Building a base on Mars would be a perfect way to leverage getting to Pluto. Okay, think about this. Like, Mars is kind of a great, fueling station to go to the sun and Mercury and all the way out to Pluto. Okay? We got the sun, we got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Okay? So there's 9 planets. Okay. Mars is number 4. So that's a pretty good spot in the middle. I know some of you have already paused the podcast multiple times to gasp, to clean yourself, if you know what I mean, to use the bathroom, to vomit, to scream in horror. You probably had to hit the rewind button a couple times because you were just gasping for air. This is something that's it's difficult to know how to take it from here, right? Because We could get into human nature and people being selfish and people wanting the Dogecoin for themselves and trying to gaslight people into believing that Pluto is no longer a planet. And I think that I have shattered your realities with this episode. I think that I have taken you to a place that you cannot return from. It's like the Matrix. You've woken up and there's no going back. And so, considering the fact that yesterday's episode was particularly long and the content of this episode is very heavy, like I said, I want to keep things light. I want to laugh. I want to make you feel good and safe and happy, but I need to tell you the truth. I need to enlighten you because we are on the same team, okay? And thank you for being on my team, by the way. So we're going to leave this episode at this. We're going to leave it at about 10, 11 minutes and just leave you with this. Pluto is a planet. They don't want you to believe it's a planet because they want you to forget about it so they can mine it for Dogecoin and keep it for themselves instead of sharing it with us, the people. Elon Musk is trying to communicate this to us through memes and tweets. Hold. Don't fear. Dogecoin to the moon is near. Thank you.